Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis, and today we're going to do a review of Star Wars Bad Batch. We're going to be reviewing episode 4 and episode 5. So episode 4 is, I believe, Faster, and episode 5 is In Tune. So let's get on with episode 4. So with episode 4, it starts off with we see Tech, Wrecker, and Omega with Sid in their usual hiding place or meeting place. And Sid is going on about a way to make more money and stuff. And she tells like the team that they are going to go on a very dangerous planet where there's gambling and stuff. And when she tells the group this, we see an interesting character by the name of Phee. And Fee, we'll talk more about her later on in the video, but we're introduced to her, and uh, when we look at her, we don't know whether she's going to be an ally or she's going to be an enemy. Because usually, when you're dealing with like people like Sid in Star Wars, you usually can't trust them. Just like in the Clone Wars with Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker, there was a pirate that they were working with, and it was a really like friend enemy relationship. It was really dependent on who was of use to who, really more for the pirate than the Jedi. But we're introduced to Fee, and uh, it looks like she's going to play a big part in this season. But we'll have to talk more about her uh, later on. Anyway, continuing on with episode 4 faster. Um, Sid has this droid that she bets on, and racing, speed racing, really reminded me of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, where Anakin was a young boy and he raced on these speeders like for his freedom and stuff. It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but I believe that was going on, and it really reminded me of that. And Sid was betting on her droid, and he was always like getting first place, and he was like the best racer on the gambling planet. But then Sid has this old acquaintance, old rival, and stuff, and they make a bet about who will win the next race, her droid racer or his racer. Um, they place the bet. They're racing each other in the next race. Sid's droid's about to win, but the other guy cheats, and Sid loses, and they are about to like take away Sid. And but Omega steps in with Tech and Wrecker and says, "Hey, let's race again, and if we win, you give us Sid." And then the guy's like, "Okay, what do I get if I win? Okay, we pay you double." And they don't have that kind of money, but Omega doesn't want to leave Sid because Omega's a really nice person, and she really sees the good in all people. So the guy's like, "Okay, um, you pay me double, and but I'm keeping Sid as collateral and stuff." So they rebuild they rebuild Sid's droid because after he lost, like he was destroyed. They rebuild him, and he's getting ready to race again, but this time through a freak accident, a speeder hits him and he's destroyed again. And like if they don't find another racer, they have to forfeit, and they lose the bet, and Sid is gone for like with this guy forever. But Tech decides that he's gonna step in and race, and people are very skeptical about this because like you've never raced before. What do you know about racing and stuff? But Tech studying the speeders and the racing and stuff, he's learned of unconventional, unorthodox ways to uh, to race. So he does the race. Um, he does things like gets rid of his weapons to boost shields and increase his speed, and like, he wins the race. And this would just be like a filler episode, but it gave us a clear foreshadowing that once Tech won the race and they got Sid, Sid's rival said, "Hey, I find what you guys did admirable. You stood by Sid, you stood by your friend, and you risked everything to save her. That's a good thing, but I should let you know, don't expect that in return from Sid. Um, she's she's with you guys now because you are only of use to her. So don't expect that loyalty. When you are of no use, don't expect her to be nice and save you." So that gave me probably some clear foreshadowing that maybe Sid might turn on Phone Force 99 and betray them. We have to see. For now, we're going to go to episode 5, Entombed. So, we're learning more about Phee in this episode, and in this episode, we have the whole crew. We have Hunter and Echo. They were off on a mission on episode 4, but the whole gang is here, and the episode starts with Omega coming back from the junkyard with Wrecker, and she found an ancient compass. When I first looked at it, I thought it was probably from the Forest world where the Forest Father and the Dark Brother and the Light Sister. I thought it was something like that. But the compass led to this world where everything is like desolate and or is where everything is like destroyed, burnt to the ground. And when before they go to this world, um, they're all reluctant. Well, mainly Hunter is reluctant to go on this treasure mission. Um, Fee notices that there's something more to the compass than what people have let on, and she knows the value and the importance of it, and she suggests that they all go on a treasure hunt to find this treasure where the compass is leading to. Like Hunter doesn't want to go, but she incentivizes them to go. She says that if she finds everything, she finds anything that's there, she's going to keep it for herself, or they can come, they can split it 50-50. Uh, Fee knows of the situation that the clones are in, so the clones know that they need as much resources and as much money as they can get. So they go ahead and go on this mission. Um, they're very reluctant to do it because the last treasure mission in episode 3 didn't go well. Anyway, Fee and the rest of the clones go through this secret cave, and when they go through the secret cave and solve the puzzles and everything, they pull out the stone monument, and then the mountain changes to this giant robot that's basically blowing up everything and zapping everything. And that's why when they came to the planet the first time, uh, that's why it was burned to a crisp because um, that robot had caused it. But in order to stop the robot, gigantic machine, they had to just put the stone back, and then everything went back to normal. Fee really showed that she was useful because she helped them get past a lot of these obstacles to get to the treasure and stuff. And Omega really likes her, but that you still have to be wary of Fee because she's associated with Sid, and usually when you're in that circle, you really can't trust those people. So we have to see if he's going to be a good guy or a bad guy. But that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.